There's an update in the Puja Khedkar case. This is the controversial officer who was under scrutiny for forging her documents, specifically with regard to her OBC status and also with regard to her disability. She was also put on hold. Her training was put on hold by UPSC. Now UPSC seems to have decided to take action against Puja Khedkar. The trainee IAS officer could be losing her IAS seat is what we've learned. UPSC could be filing fraud FIR against Khedkar. This is criminal action. UPSC could be starting the process to cancel the candidature of Ms. Khedkar. I'm joined by Maria Shakil, my colleague. Maria, tell us what is the latest on the Puja Khedkar case?
What the UPSC has said in its order which has been released, which is essentially a press release, it says clearly that it has initiated a series of actions against her, including criminal prosecution by an FIR with the police authorities, and has issued a show cause notice for cancellation of her candidature because she was a civil services examination batch 2022, and there is also debarment from future examinations and selections in accordance with the rules of the civil services examinations 2022. So clearly, as far as Puja Khedkar's future or any possibility of entering civil services in future is concerned, that will not happen. Her civil services her IAS has been cancelled. She is no longer a civil servant, and FIR proceedings and criminal prosecution will happen. In fact, it goes on to say that it is categorically stated that in fulfilling its constitutional obligations, the UPSC adheres to the constitutional mandate, and the UPSC would want to ensure that its sanctity and integrity of the examination is upheld. It is actually saying that from the investigation it has revealed that she fraudulently availed attempts beyond the permissible limit. That is one point. Then it has gone on to say that her father's and the mother's name, her photograph signature, everything has been verified, and there is faking of identity as well. So it looks like that there's more trouble now for Puja Khedkar. It doesn't really stop here from her being, that her responsibilities as an IAS officer has been cancelled, but it will be about a criminal prosecution which will begin now.
Maria, several questions being raised there on Ms. Puja Khedkar's candidature, including her, the utilization of the reservation policy, because her father himself was a Group A officer. Of course, her mother also in trouble because she brandished a gun in front of some farmers. Tell us, when the UPSC says that it bars Puja from further attempts, how serious is that? Because this is probably one of the most serious actions, stringent actions that we have seen from UPSC, while the body itself is under scrutiny for actually, letting a candidate like this actually clear the examination. Because if you look at even hospital reports that she had gone to, those are also reports that show discrepancies in the filtration process.
Yes, that's right. And it goes on to say, in fact, this order that has come from the UPSC has come only after a detailed report was submitted by the Maharashtra government to the centre, and thereafter this order coming in, which also includes that as per the rules of the civil services examinations, which they have to ensure that the entire process is actually above board, and that there are multiple processes of scrutiny which happens. That is the reason why what has happened also, that any attempt that she can take in the future has been put on hold as well. So complete, what has been seen as an embarrassment won't really stop at embarrassment here for Puja Khedkar and her family. It is going a step further in ensuring that there is criminal investigation and criminal prosecution for what will be seen as faking the certificate and also impersonation in many ways.
Thank you, Maria Shakil, for joining us and for giving us those very crucial details. Trainee IAS officer, controversial officer Puja Khedkar will lose her IAS seat. This is strict action against the woman who managed to